showing us today how to make mango jam. Is this a recipe you learned as a child?
Yes.
Who taught you this recipe?
My mother taught me this recipe. And to begin with, you just peel your mango, take the skin off. Takes a little while to do all of this. You need a real good sharp knife.
Where's your mother from?
My mother's from Central America.
What part of Central America?
Honduras.
Oh.
The Bay Islands.
Oh, which Bay Island is she from?
Guanaja.
Oh, is that the island they call the Green Island today?
Green Island?
Yeah.
La Isla del Caracol? Yes. La Isla Verde? Yes.
Oh, so they're Spanish speaking.
Yeah, but my mother was English. But this is what you do to get your mango peel. And you just peel it off. See, I'm on the last little bit of peel. Just like that, just like if you would do a potato. And now with a longer knife, you are going to go down like this.
Along the seed.
Along the seed. Go down till you hit the seed. And come across.
We're here today with the Caribbean Queen doing mango jam. Can you explain how?
The brown spot like that would be because the mango is ripe and it was kind of squeezed together and it was hot when it was being squeezed. So it would actually have a brown spot on it.
And what do we have to do with that part?
Well, when it get like that, you just go underneath a little bit like that, and see it takes it completely out.
Oh, okay, because you don't want that to go in your jam, right?
Don't want.
What happened? What happened?
Oh Lord,
Did you get a cramp? Are you getting stage fright? Oh, that's quite funny.
But
okay, so explain to us what you're doing with this mango. So we have all the mangoes over there. We got them for $5 a flat in Texas.
We're peeling them, and sometimes when it's like that, you really don't want to put that in your jam. So
why don't we want to put that in the jam?
Because it will just change the flavor, because that spot is bruised.
Oh, okay.
And it's not that it's sour or anything yet, but it'll give the flavor of the mango a little different taste.
It won't taste as fresh as just having
yellow one.
Beautiful fresh mango like this.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
But it's not that this one is not edible.
Yeah, because all the mango jam will turn brown, right?
Yeah, it will turn.
Okay.
But this one we're not going to add to the pot of jam.
We're not going to put him in the pot of jam?
No.
He's too far gone?
Not too far gone, but I would not add it in. See?
Oh, yeah, that part or the whole thing?
That part.
Okay.
Just kind of shave it off.
Okay.
See?
Yes.
And the yellow now would be good to add to your pot.
Yes, that completely makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's surprising that after you cut off that bruised part, you've got fresh mango underneath it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after you cut all the bruised part, shave all the bruised part off,
then you would
how do you get this? So what's the next step? Yeah, the next step of getting the meat out of the seed.
Well, the seed is flat and it's hard. So you can only go as far as the seed.
Okay.
Your knife will hit the seed, and then you just kind of glance off and cut it up of the seed, because that's the seed right there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's a tough little booger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just peer out what's yellow.
So you want beautiful pulp like this. I
Yeah.
believe this might be a seed here.
Yeah, that's a seed.
Oh, so that guy's not finished yet.
No, this is a seed and this is a seed. So both of them has to come out.
Can you, so you have to finish cutting the meat off of it?
Just shear it off like that.
Careful not to cut yourself.
You can just trim it off like that.
It's very soft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the same thing with this one. And you can only go as far as the seed. The seed will stop the knife, because right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. And see, that's the seed. And that will grow. If you want a mango tree, you can either open this or plant it in the dirt, and the spire will come out just like that.
Wow. Now, do you do anything else with this? Like, do you squeeze it or get the juice off of it, or?
When they get like that, you squeeze it off, but at that point, you was taking all of the mango pulp that you can get off. After you've done that, it's not much more you can do.
Okay, so then you put that away.
And if you want to just stop for a minute and eat what's left on that seed, is just absolutely delicious.
Okay.
Taste to get it.
So
After you're done with your mango and you want to get a taste of what that mango is like, then you take the seed and you just, delicious.
your seed, all of your seeds will be put in a separate container from your mango pulp. The seeds are not included in the jam.
No.
And of course, you can put them all in your pot to plant or whatever you want to do with them.
Right.
After, of course, you've had that little bit of fun with them, tasting what they all tasted like.
For every 2 cups of mango pulp, you will add a cup of sugar and cook it on a medium fire because it's very easy to get scorched.
So you have to stand and watch it the whole time?
Just stirring it pretty frequently.
Okay.
Here we got all the pulp. The mangoes is peeled, and now we're ready to measure them. For every 2 cups of mango you have, you're going to put a cup of sugar. And the time to cook it is until the mango jam is completely without liquid in it. After you peel it and cut it off, you dice it in somewhat small pieces. It's easier to cook down with the sugar. Running your knife through it will do the job. And it takes a little salt. So just say you got 10 cups of mango, you will put like a level teaspoon of salt, not much salt. Yeah.
Okay.
And 10 cups of mango will be 5 cups of sugar. This is 2 cups of mango for every, 1 cup of sugar for every 2 cups of mango. And you just cook it till it's done. Sometimes if you cook it really well, you can keep it in the jar. If you don't cook it really well and you just want to preserve for toast in the morning, then you keep it in your refrigerator.
But if you want to can it, you have to cook it down pretty good.
Yes, you have to cook it really well.
Okay, so we're just cutting up the chunks now. I guess you could dice it as you go, huh?
You could dice it up. And the mango is really ripe, so it will just break up in the cooking of the pot.
Yeah, it's like cutting through butter.
Yes.
It's really not
hard. Yeah.
because these are ripe mangoes.
They cook up into a caramel look is what it would look like. Sort of yellow, a little yellow, but beautiful color, like a golden color. But it's delicious. You can put it on cakes or bread or homemade bread. Delicious. Just delicious.
Now, will you explain to our friends out there all about all the different types of mangoes? Because like this mango, this is a good mango because it doesn't have any string in it. So, but there are mangoes out there that are very stringy. So can you just share with all the different types of mangoes you're aware of?
Well, an apple mango is very good because it has very little string. But the one mango that I know that has a lot of string is a round mango. And then you have the banana mango, which has no strings at all. It's just...
What does a banana mango look like?
It's long, looks like,
It's kind of a purplish color.
yeah,
So
yellow, just yellow.
Long, like a banana mango, like a banana.
Yeah.
What about the round mango? What does the round mango look like?
It's just the round mango, look like a green, the shape of an apple, actually, green
So
apple.
they're kind of small.
And they're smaller. Yeah.
Okay.
And
they're very stringy.
they're very stringy, yes.
So if you're using a round mango to make jam, is there a special step you need to do?
And take your strings out,
A sieve, like a sieve?
like a sieve.
Can you show us what kind of sieve? Like, do you have one that you would use?
It would be like this kind.
Okay. All right. So you just sieve it through there, and that gets all
Yeah,
the...
you run it through there, so the pulp will stay in this, and you would only have the liquid side,
Okay.
the juice side,
Now, can you make jam out of that, or would you make jelly out of that?
jelly.
Okay, jelly. So if it has no pulp, it's jelly.
Mm-hmm.
If it
And the
has pulp, is jam.
Jam, yes.
Gotcha. Wonderful. That's a lot of mango.
I gotta see that first, you know. Don't post it yet.
Don't post your video.
Not yet.
No, this is just for family recipe preservation.
That right there is a delicious slice of mango. You could put that on a piece of toast just how it is, because it is sweet.
Mmm. Yummy.
Or you want to put it in your cornflakes or on your oats. Mmm, delicious.
Delicious. Or in your yogurt.
Oh my gracious.
Did you ever make mango jam with great grandma Essie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my mother. And fresh bread. You got fresh bread with mango jam, you are in seven heaven.
Seven heaven.
Yeah. You are in a good spot.
Cut it over the bowl. It's just got a lot of juice dripping. There you go. Beautiful. That's a lot of mango. How much mango jam do you think that'll make?
For every 2 pounds, you probably get 6 ounces of mango jam. For every 2 pounds of pulp,
Yeah.
you will, and a cup of sugar, you probably get 6 ounces of mango jam.
Like a half a pint. So
Um,
here's our half a pint.
I started to peel this mango, but see, it is not, you're not able to pull the skin. That's because he's a little hard, but he's delicious just to eat just like this, but you have to peel him. He will not be as soft as the other ones. See, come off like that. More firm.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
So can you put a firm one like that in the jelly, in the jam?
You could, but I'm gonna sit and eat that in a minute. That would be my dinner.
Good job. Okay. All right, so signing off from the Caribbean Queen till we get ready for the next step.
Yeah.
Y'all stay with us. So we measured out the mango and into the pot. We measured it from that bowl over to the pot, and we had seven.
LOL on the math part.
Times 2, 14 cups.
We ended up with 28 cups of mango. Divided by 2 is 14. 14 divided by 4 is 3.5.
How much?
3.5 of those. 3.5 of these is total. So go ahead and
Oh, I got another cup in there.
yeah, go ahead and dump that. And now you need 2 more cups of sugar. That's it.
Right to the nitty-gritty.
So basically it's 2 of those bags of sugar does the job.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. And that was 4 flats of mangoes. 4.5 flats of mango.
And then for this now we're gonna put salt. We got any salt?
Yeah, we have salt. There it is.
You're gonna put,
Just regular iodized salt.
yeah.
There's your little teaspoons right there, Mama.
One teaspoon. Actually 28, but I wouldn't put no more salt. That's quite enough.
Okay.
4 teaspoons to the mango.
So how is it that you calculated the salt for the jam again? You do,
It's normally a teaspoon of salt for every 5 cups of mango. But when you're cooking it in a big batch like this,
yeah.
the 4 level teaspoons of salt would be enough for the whole batch.
Okay.
And that's to keep it, that's so it won't spoil on you if he ever jars it up and hold it outside the fridge.
For how long will the mango jam keep outside of the fridge?
A year.
Oh, wow.
But to be on the safe side, you could give it a water bath. It would preserve for 2 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Was it fun growing up on a Caribbean island as a child?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't change it. If I had to live it over, I would not change it. It was absolutely beautiful.
I bet.
We we eat mangoes and plums, and guayaba jelly is delicious if I don't want to make it. Get the pink ones.
What about avocados? Did y'all ever do any kind of preserving with avocados?
No, but we sure ate a lot of them. I said beautiful color, beautiful yellow. But you gotta blend this in and make your fire be just right down on low. Let it warm up like that.
Okay.
On
So just low.
Mm-hmm. And it'll heat up, and while it's heating, the sugar will be melting.
Okay. How many hours do you think this is going to have to cook?
Well, with all the sugar, it'll probably have to cook, I would say, maybe 4 hours.
4 hours.
And I'm not really too sure about that. It could be a little longer, or it may be a little shorter.
Smells delicious. I wish you guys could smell this. smells so heavenly. If you love a mango, right now the aroma is just beyond delicious.
And make sure you have a stainless steel pot, a heavy one when you're cooking it.
Why is that? Why do you have to have a heavy one?
Because the sugar will cause it to scorch, and then your mango jam will not taste as delicious as it would otherwise.
Okay.
So have a nice pot, good heavy pot. And it's called a watch pot because you have to stir it. I would say to stir it pretty often.
So you pretty much gotta have nothing else to do when you're making mango jam.
Yes.
Gotcha.
For the next 4 hours max. For the next 4 hours you have nothing to do but to watch this pot and stir it. But once you mix it up, you can back off with a little bit, you know. But it has to be completely, the sugar has to be blended in. The salt blend in. And it's warming up, so I'll be backing off of it a little bit.
Okay. We'll check back with you in a little while.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
And I'll keep it tapping and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. When it's finished, completely cooking.
Does it boil at any point?
It bubbles.
Oh, it'll bubble. Okay, so like just a low simmer.
It's a low simmer, yeah.
Okay.
It bubbles.
All right, we'll be back.
Okay.
Tell us what's happening here.
Right here now, the whole pot is beginning to get hot and it's starting to bubble, so that means it's beginning to cook. So we have to have it cooked down some. You can't just turn this off and leave it like that, because what will happen, the sugar is not cooked sufficient to keep it, so it'll sour in your pot. So you have to cook it enough to keep it from souring, but you can tell that the whole thing is going down. It's getting lower. The pot was much fuller than just when we started.
Okay.
That's what I have to say about it.
That's what you have to say about
I was
what?
I was born and bred in a barrel pot.
You're tired. You're tired.
Yes, I am. And when you're cooking your jam, you will see this little froth. Don't be alarm about it, because that's just natural. When it's all cooked down, you won't see that at all.
It looks delicious.
And it's already going down, because if you remember, it was a little higher when we started.
Tell us what it smells like.
Oh, it's delicious. It's just straight up mango. And nothing better than a good mango dessert. You could make a smoothie. I would love to have a big old piece of fresh bread. I love bread. I was a bread baby.
You're a bread baby?
Yeah. I ate mango jam and bread and tortillas, Johnny cake. Now what you got to put there? A Johnny cake. Johnny cake and jam. You go jamming all day. Uh-oh.
Here we have the water bath pot. It's filled with water. Got the little colander down there in the bottom. That's to set the jars on. They have actual water bathing pots, but we don't have one. And we improvise with the dishwasher, sterilizing the jars. There they are. And we're running it again on the dry cycle because that heats the jars up, and because the jam is hot, your jar has to be hot when you put it in there. If you put hot jam in a cold jar, you run the risk of the jar breaking on you. So, and then in the back here we have our lid sterilizing. That's how you do it. Yeah, and the lids, you don't boil the lids, you just heat them up. So it's just on a low heat back there. Very low heat. Watch, show how it starts to bubble. And you have to kind of protect your hands because if it plops on you, it's pretty hot. What do you think about how it is?
I think it's almost there. The way it looks is a few more minutes and we can can it.
It's cooked down quite a bit.
It's half. It's about 3/4 down because when it started it was up there.
Show our viewers what it is.
See how it holds? It's done. See?
Oh, okay.
It don't just water down, see?
It kind of clings to the spoon a little bit.
Yeah, and it drops eventually because it's hot. But it's done right there.
Oh. Okay.
See? See how it just clings?
Very nice, yes.
See? See there? It's all done.
Okay.
It's ready to be canned, put in the jar.
after you get it filled, you gotta just with a little wet cloth clean the lids. You don't want any jam or jelly in there because it'll break the seal. It will cause the seals to not seal properly.
I'm so glad that the mango jam turned out really well. I like the color that it stayed. It was because we cooked it on a slow fire. And it's the recipe that as a child I watched my mother make. So I hope everyone enjoys the taste of it that gets a jar, which I don't know how many will, but enjoy it. It was fun doing it. And now I teach my daughter. She'll be the next one to start making it. Be blessed.